Good evening and welcome to Insider News. Surprised, I guess? All right, don't be. It is our utmost desire to serve you better and to make it happen, so we have decided to change the name of your favorite television news program from News Plus to Insider News. And now that the World Cup has come and gone, we are back with a Sunday news program where we bring you news inside the news. And tonight, Inside the News spotted a young man of about 30 roasting corn and pear around the traffic lights at the Umukmu-Amobia bypass by Old Road. Join us now as we have a chat with Pastor Okwe, as he is fondly called. My name is Maureen Stone Enujeke. Welcome aboard. All right, let's go on with the news. Communities in Dunukofia local government area have drummed support for Senator Victor Ume's 2019 senatorial bid. The event, which captioned Senator Victor Ume's support group, took place at Oyukbo Square, Ukbo. Government House correspondent Ejike Abana reports that Governor Willie Obiano canvassed for massive support for Senator Ume. Join us.
According to the governor, who spoke through the deputy governor, Dr. Nkemo Okeke, Senator Ume has accomplished much during his very short stay at the Senate.
We are very pleased. I am very happy to have him as my own senator. I am a very lucky deputy governor. I want to represent the Green Chamber. Or even those. My prayer is that Victor now in the Red Chamber, or in the General Magazine, and I'm there, Green Chamber, God for his mercy. My Victor made the first election, oh, well, give me 7 of a guinea. Will you get here 7 or 7 or so?
Speaking, Senator Ume, who promised to live above the confidence reposed in him, pointed out that he went to the Senate to give more meaningful representation. The senator, who assured that he will continue to represent and chart the Igbo cause, assured that he will not pocket money meant for constituency projects, adding that as long as Abda continues to represent the Igbo struggle, his loyalty remains unshaken. He revealed that in the past 5 months, about 600 million naira worth of constituency projects have been attracted to Anambra Central. The chief whip of the State House of Assembly and member representing Dunukofia constituency, Honorable Lawrence Ezodo, described Senator Ume's kind of representation as rare and appreciated the people for supporting him.
To make sure that during election, every other person, even the people that are not supporting him, believe no way that is why he change.
Earlier, the national president of Victor Ume support group, Sauche Oduche, emphasized that such support for the senator is quite deserving because of his sacrifices in Abga through making it a household name in the country, describing him as a man with genuine intentions.
I enwere na ị ga-ejechi ya azụ anyị na-ayọ n'anyọ were mesi ụlọ ọrụ ọ na-alụ o kwesịrị ndị Igbo mara ife ga-ejikọ aka ọnụ wee je na-adị ya si anya jebe ya ga-ego onye megịrị onye na-anọchite anya anyị.
Among those that attended the event was the member representing Anocha, Njikoka, and Ndunukofe Federal Constituency, Honorable Dozie Nwankwo. The event, which featured award presentations to some national patrons of the group, also served as an opportunity to inaugurate its executives and ambassadors. From Ugbo in Ndunukofe Council area, Ejike Abana, ABS News.
The Catholic Bishop of Awka Diocese, Most Reverend Paulinus Ezokafo, has commended Governor Willie Obiano's led administration for the courage in handling commercial motorcyclist operations, otherwise known as Okada, in Onitsha and Awka. We have the correspondent reports.
Bishop Ezokafo, who stated this at St. Peter's Catholic Church, Nkweloka, pointed out that the ban has actually lessened the noise pollution occasioned by the frequent movements of Okada riders and has restored sanity to the once noisy cities of Onitsha and Awka. The Catholic prelate said he was highly impressed with the total compliance witnessed so far on the side of the operators and also on the smooth and orderly manner the ban has implemented and enforced. He observed that Okada riding was never a means of transportation and advised that next time more time will be given to enable those involved negotiate for their next line of business. Bishop Ezokafo further noted that it is not easy to change a business and that some of them do not even know how to drive buses or shuttles. The bishop expressed happiness that government, through Anambra State Small Business Agency, ASBA, has provided alternative means to cushion the effects on affected persons and urged Okada riders to leverage on the initiative. He also observed that some of the motorcycle riders endanger lives on the highways, saying that such is not seen in developed countries of the world. On the issue of demolition of shanties, the bishop said the action had opened up once congested areas and that it would also improve the health condition of Anambra. Commenting on grazing reserve, Bishop Ezokafo described the decision of the Southeast Governors Forum as a noble one, pointing out that he had in the past frowned at the federal government's decision to use collective Nigeria's patrimony to fund what he described as private business. He contended that cattle rearing is a private business and that other ethnic groups who are into one form of business or the other are there without any consideration. He further noted that Igbo traders are paying for shops and stores. Therefore, federal government should drop any plan of using collective money to fund Fulani herdsmen, as it is totally unacceptable. He aligned himself with the decision of the Southeast Governors Forum, adding that the Southeast does not have land to give as the area is being devastated by erosion. He called for a lasting solution to the issue of erosion menace in the Southeast geopolitical zone and also advocated ranching, which he described as the best and modern way of rearing cattle anywhere in the world.
Christians have been charged to rise to the responsibilities of a true Christian. Correspondent Amaka Chibuzokoye filed in the report taken from our studios.
The vicar St. Thomas Aquinas Parish, GRA, Awka, Reverend Father Joseph Obiano, who gave the church in a homily at the Holy Mass, reminded Christians that God bestowed on them huge responsibilities in the church, homes, offices, and society at large, adding that they can achieve their life desires if they live according to the dictates of Christ. Reverend Obiano maintained that God called his people to take their rightful positions for an orderly society.
Today we are called as Christians to take up our responsibilities in the society, in our families, and then even in the church. The primary thing is taking up our responsibility. And just like Christ through the prophet Jeremiah, criticized the prophets who never took up the shepherds who never took up their responsibility. We are called to take up our responsibility. If you are a father in the family, you take up your responsibility. If you are a mother, if you see yourself in any public office, you also take up your responsibility.
At St. Stephen's Church, Mbaku, the church teacher, Ugochukwu Edochie, asked Christians to put on the armor of God as the instrument of warfare as they are battling with the wickedness, principalities, and powers in the high places. He maintained that with strong faith, dedication, and fervent prayers, one can stand out and overcome challenges of life, adding that those who depend solely on Christ have his blessings and inherit his kingdom.
Putting on the whole armor of God as the instrument of our welfare,
as a Christian, we know that we are not fighting against principalities and power, but against wishes and wickedness in the high places. But as a Christian, we have to put on the whole armor of God. We have to be serious in our prayers, reading our Bible every day, so that we can be able to conquer.
Special prayers and thanksgivings form the high point of the services.
The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board says it has remitted another 7.8 billion naira to the federal government. The board's head, Media and Information, Dr. Fabian Benjamin, who made this known in Lagos, said the board has planned to remit the amount as surplus to the federal government, as was done in 2017. Dr. Benjamin said that the amount was the surplus generated from the conduct of the board's 2018 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, UTME. He, however, disclosed that government, in its magnanimity, graciously directed that they remit about 5.6 billion naira and use the balance for restructuring of the board's headquarters to meet up with its internal status. He appreciated the governing board of JAMB, led by Dr. Emmanuel Ndukwe, for the tremendous support in ensuring that the current administration's vision of transparency and accountability, as fully embraced by JAMB, is sustained. Dr. Benjamin further noted that the Ndukwe-led board had, within its short period of inauguration, contributed immensely in some groundbreaking innovations, which include the quick remittance of the 2018 surplus. He added that whatever candidates pay for JAMB's examination is a trust and must be accounted for, and maintained that the board, though not a revenue-generating agency, will continue to be judicious with resources at its disposal. Mr. Benjamin said that cumulatively and technically, the board had remitted a total of 15.6 billion naira in less than 2 years, saying that the board is thinking of how to ensure that candidates benefited from the surplus. You're still watching ABS Television News, Channel 24 Oka. And over now to the news in the news, tagged inside the news. Earning a living is a personal decision. One can decide to stay idle because getting a white-collar job is very hard these days. And so some other persons may equally decide to do whatever is right and lawful just to make ends meet and to put food on the table. And that was why Insider News wasted no time to find out from Mr. Oke Ezenia, who roasts corn for commercial purposes, why he chose that line of business believed to be reserved for the women. Ngozi Bileri is our guide on this. Join us.
It is often said that what a man can do, a woman can do better. But the reverse is witnessed at Amobia, where a man roasts corn just like, if not better than women. Mr. Oke Ezenia, popularly known as Pastor Oke, is a businessman from Umuchu in Agwata local government area, who gainfully employed himself to make ends meet. He roasts corn and pear like women, such that even in the midst of women roasting corn around him, people prefer his corn and pear. When did you start this business and how do you source the corn?
I got a last year. Yeah, last year come a bit.
Anytime since last year,
every season I can get. Now is the chalk and yet the knock away Zotaya. Ibata. This is Chaya. Come where now? Come with this particular one. Markuyama, don't wake it. You gotta go. Oh, sorry. You were there. Okay, you got a the big one. You get Jim away choir. You could chat I wait here now, by then it's your go. And where could be say, Jilwan, or will know in our ball for my monkey or Jiraka and name again. Negus, okay, chap. Okay, Dogana, you just one out on it. Not on the Oka. Go and wake up and you when you're tired, go wake it.
How much is a bag of corn? And how much gain do you make in a bag?
I go in big bag. Sometimes I'm with 6,000, sometimes I'm with 5,500. No go. So get this happiness.
So one full bag in the new wine 5,000 to 6,000.
Later 10,000.
And sometimes I'm on with the one. They got season now, they got to buy a month. This particular month, on our body, the month, no one on work capital, but I'm singing and with they got 10,000 on here. Manoto and I when this particular this month, and I got her. You want to get that joke and that eating with his share, going where they come to 2,000, sometimes 3,000. Nearly, you got her. Even with his share, gogi. You should go get up at the business.
So like that one bag now, how long?
Just one day can return. One every day with the one bag on our go. Nafia, I need on each gote. Nako.
Here are some of his customers.
I be a go can ankia. Okay, I do puma. I'm a rocker. The man I try, sha. And I try because all I draw. So come here in on kitchen or maybe go do food. So I know what to go all about the orchard is
now can work on once. So almost everywhere in nature DH with okay because on a long way book a bit as the orca. Maybe now from what I have a name on a down round, but now one day the Luana. Okay, so only with tests. I'm about now when there's enough for I follow other people, but okay, they were if you can send them on the knocker with the difference. So on a try. So
I work on Macambo, okay. Mala over to Okulo, Kusini, why among working with him more for them. So, no chamber. A guy not try. Blossom Wamala, walk, walk. So I won't.
Though some businesses are assumed to be meant for a particular sex, what matters most is that one earns a living, especially in the face of the harsh economic situation of the country. Must one wait for government to provide job? Pastor Oke said a capital no.
They say there is dignity in labor. Pastor Oke, as he is fondly called by his customers, did not wait for white-collar job. He is self-employed. As you can see behind me, he is roasting his corn and he has a lot of customers. It is good to have a handwork. I am Ngozi Obileri, reporting for ABS Insider News.
Wow, I'm really impressed. Hardly can you see a man roasting corn. Over time, we've seen women do most of the jobs the men do. We've seen women bus drivers. We've seen women painters, those that paint houses. We've actually seen women who do things that men do, and they do it perfectly and efficiently. And just like Pastor Oke, I want to ask every other single man out there waiting for a white-collar job to go get yourself something for as long as it puts food on your table. It will sure give you positive vibes. Thank you so much, Ngozi Obileri, for that wonderful presentation and production. All right, do remember that you can listen to news and programs on ABS 88.5 FM from any part of the world by logging onto our website, www.absradiotv.com, and like I said, www.facebook.com/ABS Radio Television, and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at ABS Radio TV. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Maureen Stone Enujoke. Good night.